Hi. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this Thursday's MilSpouse Empowerment Moment with me, Caroline Schaefer, Army Wife Talk Radio's producer and marketing assistant. I don't know if you saw earlier or if anyways, the title of our empowerment moment today is Empowering Lemon Pie. So, yummy lemon pie might sound a little more realistic, but what do I mean by empowering lemon pie? What's empowering about lemon pie, and why in the world would I want to talk about that? Well, have you ever heard this saying, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade? Everybody says that. Well, I never really liked lemonade. Please, nobody hurt me for saying that. But I am more of a pie person. And I thought, you know what? When life gives you lemons, you make pie. That's what I would do. So why? And what does that have to do with being empowered in life? Okay, so I'm going to break this down. In order to make pie, you need this lemon pie. You have to have something really sour. It's totally sour on its own, aka lemons. And then sometimes in life, in order to appreciate the good things, we have to go through hard things. Which, given the circumstances that we're facing, excuse me, right now, it kind of makes sense. So it's like somebody came and dumped a bunch of lemons on all our houses. So I'm expecting a lot of pie pictures in the future. Just kidding. I mean, you can if you want, but now what's next? So I love to cook. I like to bake, and I clearly am not a chef. So I think there's a difference between cooking and baking. Because for me, I can throw stuff together on the stove. If I have a recipe, I can kind of follow it, but I've been cooking long enough now that I don't have to follow it exactly to a T. But I have found in my experience in baking that if I don't follow it exactly, it flops. So it's kind of like that with empowering and finding gratitude in the stuff, right? When the hits the fan and stuff. You see, there's a recipe for your pie, and there's a recipe to learn and practice gratitude. I mean, let's face it though, there are multiple lemon pie recipes. There's lemon meringue pie, lemon cheesecake. Is that a pie? There's lemon pudding pie. And I feel a little like Forrest Gump right now. But anyways, you get the picture. So there's multiple recipes to get the desired result, but you still have to follow certain step 1, step 2, step 3. And you have to put effort into it, right? You can't just, oh yeah, if you don't sift the flour and it says to sift flour, you are in trouble. So the practice of gratitude is something that has to be acted upon. It's a verb. You have to do it. It doesn't just, oh, I'm grateful. If you're one of those people, that round of applause for you. It's not for me. I'm grateful, but it requires me to do something. The University of Pennsylvania's Positive Psychology Center says that writing in a journal or in a notebook or whatever works for you, but 3 things a day that you're grateful for. And some people, I've heard Brene Brown talk about her family, they verbalize their gratitude at the dinner table. And it could be something, right now, I don't have toddlers. My kids are grown, be okay, but you're going through a lot right now. And I get it. I do. But this allows those challenging circumstances to also, when you practice gratitude, build optimism, resilience, and grit. And all of those things are really being tested right now. They really are. Okay, so the next step. So once you've put the recipe all together, you've finished everything, you bake it, refrigerate it, whatever your pie, whatever the final result is, you get to enjoy the fruits, yes, pun totally intended, of your labor. And like life, you'll be able to see the results. So you see the results at the end of the pie. You see the results when you practice gratitude, right? Slow. It could be slow. It might be bigger. It's going to be different for different people. But it starts affecting your thinking, and it starts affecting your actions, and it starts affecting your reactions. And it's a beautiful, beautiful snowball effect. But in the end, you had to make a decision what to do with those sour lemons. Are you going to just let them be dumped in your house and rot and just get stinky? Or are you going to make something beautiful out of them? Are you going to make something sweet with a recipe that works best for you, that empowers you to find gratitude in the sourest of places and the sourest of times, at least for now? So it's all about a decision. It's a mindset. It really is. It does require effort. And it's not always going to be easy. There are going to be times it's easier than others. It's always easier to find gratitude when things are going well. So get a friend to do this with you, because honestly, pie is best shared with others. Although according to my husband, a good piece of pie with coffee is pretty good too. I do agree. But you make a pie and you share it with others. So pick an empowering lemon pie gratitude date with your friends. And maybe everybody kind of rummages through their pantries. Or maybe you do get a bunch of lemons and everybody makes their own lemon pie. And you guys all Zoom meeting or FaceTime or Facebook each other. And you tell each other what you're grateful for. Maybe it's a friend you haven't seen in a year or talked to in a year. Or maybe it's that office mate that you see all the time but you never get to hang out with, and you guys are always saying, oh, I'm going to hang out, we're going to have time, one day, and then it just doesn't happen. Or maybe you do know someone who's home, working from home, little kids. You know what? Maybe have a pie delivered, or just send them a text. Tell them you care. Tell them you're grateful for them and why. So find somebody today to tell them why you're grateful for them. Whatever you need to do during this sour time to empower each other. Ultimately, you see, that's what Army Wife Network is for. That's what we're about. We're a team of military spouses who are here for you. We are here to give you the tools and the resources to not only feel empowered, but to also empower each other. Our community, the military family community, is one of strength, bravery, and courage. We hope to catch you next Thursday for our next MilSpouse Empowerment Moment, right here on Facebook Live. It's supposed to be at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I was having some difficulties, so we moved it back till 1. Thank you, Sharita. See, that's the team. That's the team I work with. That's the team I'm a part of. One that says, it's okay. You know what? We're going to roll with this. We're going to make a lemon pie. You can also watch this episode on YouTube or listen to the audio version on the podcatcher of your choice. And then Monday, We launched this new season of Army Wife Talk Radio with Kelsey Howard, author of Recovering from Addiction, A MilSpouse's Journey. Engage, educate, encourage, empower. This is your Army Wife Network Command Team signing out, but first I want to say thank you. I thank you for taking the time to watch this and to join us during these times. I'm truly, truly grateful for each one of you.